This is a preview of allowing broken, sick young boys who've never healed from the failure of their mothers to suckle them decently or to wean them properly after suckling.
Driver's license, registration.
Here you go, sir. How's your day going?
That's your daughter?
Sure is.
Abigail, right?
How do you know her?
Were you about 8 weeks pregnant? So you've been spotting recently.
Yeah, that Lincoln Project commercial is about to be as effed up as you think it's going to be. But I found it poignant after watching yesterday's string line conveyor belt of misogynistic sex offenders, liars, abusers, felons, and overall bad men searching for power in lieu of what they lost at home as young children. Like Tucker Carlson, whose mom hated him, wrote it in a letter, left him $1 after being super rich because leaving something to that animal she couldn't do. Like Hulk Hogan in his plethora of of racist, misogynistic scandals. Like Rudy Giuliani, who has to give up everything, all of his worldly possessions, as David Feldman likes to say. He doesn't even have a house anymore. He's got to give it all to the two people that he accused of election fraud, not to mention the amount of times that he's had secretaries say on the record the disgusting and filthy things he said and did to them. Every one of these broken human beings are all here to get something in return. Even Melania knows what the grift is.
I guess Donald Trump didn't pay for the onstage kiss package with Melania in this event.
This is the meltdown of a sociopath, of a string of sociopaths. Every single one of Donald Trump's sycophants, followers on that stage, all have criminal felonies, misogynistic issues, abusive issues, sexual offenders, or worse. Every one of them. That doesn't disturb you? It should, because those are the only people that find themselves on that stage and on any stage he's on, because they see themselves in him. I have a bunch of videos for you, not just that one. This one just shows you what they're melting down over. This video shows you what they're melting down over. And unlike normal human beings, after they melt down, they seek redemption or tears or a come to Jesus moment. When a sociopath melts down, they double down and burn it all down. That's the goal. I'll show you, mommy, and every other girl that I wanted to control that shunned me, and every other kid that I wanted to touch but couldn't. I'll show you. Wait till I write the laws. I got a lot of videos. Stay tuned. Let's finish this one up.
Driver's license, registration.
Here you go, sir. How's your day going?
That's your daughter?
Sure is.
Abigail, right?
How do you know her?
Were you about 8 weeks pregnant? So you've been spotting recently. You've had any cramps or nausea?
That's personal.
You been taking your prenatal vitamins?
Excuse me?
Are you ticketing me for something?
Where are you heading, Abigail?
To go see my older sister, Natalie.
Well, that's strange. It says here that Natalie's at a concert in Dallas. And your navigation is set to a women's health clinic in one of those abortion states.
We have the right to travel.
Not anymore. Step out of the car.
Please, officer.
Both of you out now. You, sir, are under arrest for crossing state lines to obtain an abortion for a minor under your care. And you, young lady, well, you're under arrest for evading motherhood.
Yeah, what we find out, the reason why that commercial is so poignant is because it shows that all of the bluster and all of the false narratives about abortion and Christianity and life in the womb, it's about power. It's about disgusting men taking their mommy issues and their phallic insecurities out on you. The disgusting habit of forcing themselves on other people in order to feel better about the weakness that they felt their entire life.
Days after being told he must hand over his New York City apartment, valuable watches, signed Joe DiMaggio jersey, and 1980 Mercedes to the two Georgia election workers he defamed, Rudy Giuliani gets a standing ovation at Madison Square Garden. There's actually a really potent point to be had here. Only the MAGA movement can rehabilitate actual criminals with a plethora of evidence that they committed crime after crime after crime. But if you become MAGA, all of a sudden, you're very well liked. You actually have a fan base. And we see this time and time again. You know, the Tate brothers, Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, they had all of these sex trafficking charges come out, so they become straight up MAGA. Many people say that Elon Musk might have done some crazy things, so he's becoming MAGA so he can retain the audience. Rudy Giuliani commits crime after crime after crime, yet he's a MAGA sweetheart. I honestly think if Harvey Weinstein would have put a MAGA cap on right before he got arrested and charged, all of MAGA would have held him up as some hero who's being swatted down by the media. Didn't Donald Trump recently say that Harvey Weinstein was schlonged by the media? I mean, these people just like to rehabilitate anybody who can be vaguely anti-establishment, which is absolutely insane. I bet you if Diddy put on a MAGA cap, he would totally get their support.
Yeah, that's the double down. That's what we'll call that. Instead of the meltdown, it's the double down. And after being exposed by a commercial like that, you get yesterday, where people's idea of manhood gets put on display, who they'd like to control, and this power that they're looking for. Look at this crap.
Well, let me tell you something, Trumpomaniacs. Welcome to the house that Hulkamania built. You know something? Usually when I'm in Madison Square Garden, I'm body slamming giants. I'm winning world heavyweight titles, and I'm cracking people over the heads with steel chairs. And the energy in Madison Square Garden is off the Richter scale.
That's their idea of strength, manhood, a freaking cartoon character. Their idea of power is who they can get away with putting down. Like this idiot.
It is absolutely wild times. It really, really is. And, you know, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I think that Travis Kelce might be the next O.J. Simpson. Feels good in here. The other side's got a lot of crazy endorsements. Swift, Eminem, Leo DiCaprio, Beyonce. Every day the Democratic Party looks more and more like a P. Diddy party. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what you guys want. All right, heck yeah. It's a cool black guy with a thing on his head. What the hell is that, a lampshade? Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm just kidding, that's one of my buddies. He had a Halloween party last night. We had fun, we carved watermelons together. It was awesome. You guys are, this is a groany little morning crowd, huh?
When mothers desire that their sons be their boyfriends, replacement for their fathers who left or just leave them altogether, the man that comes out of those situations, after they're told that only being a monster somehow makes you a man, or just leaving them to fend for themselves, either way, this is the response you get.
I get back and they go, Sid, you want to speak at this MSG thing? I go, sure. Out of character for me to speak at a Nazi rally. I was just in Israel, but I took the gig.
Fake media out there who won't show my story or won't back Donald Trump. I love you, Donald. God bless America, and God bless the United States of America. USA, 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 USA.
The cartels are gone. The criminal migrants are gone. The gangs are gone. America is for Americans and Americans only. One man.
Not even her simp, Mark Cuban, can sell this. Even Marky Boy says this would destroy the global economy and take the USA down with it. She's a fake, a fraud, she's a pretender. Her and her pimp handlers will destroy our country.
The man who thinks that calling another woman a hoe or a whore, or her friend simps, or her boss a pimp, that's manly. Oh, that's tough. Yeah. Yes, YouTube, after a line of degradates, felons, abusers, that you should give over your authority over your own body to, because they know better, because they want that authority to abuse. The Lincoln Project has another commercial that I think puts it a little more succinctly. You should check it out.
Your boys, your little boys, what message are you sending them about what it means to grow up in America? A real man doesn't bully. A real man doesn't lie. A real man doesn't blame others for his own problems, especially when he is the one who created them. A real man tells the truth. A real man treats women with dignity and respect. So talk to your boys. Nourish them with love and compassion and strength. Be the woman in their life that provides the kaleidoscope to see all women. Because before you know it, your boys will grow up. Oh, my precious. Oh. But who they'll be as men depends on who you mold them to be right now. To change this life as you want. To chase the light because you want. Vote for them. For your boys.
All in all, YouTube, the Klan rally you saw yesterday is a preview of what's to come if you allow sick men bent on abuse and power, shunned by decent society for their words and actions that have hurt folks, abuse people who are in their care or who they hire and they think they own rather than employ, and find it enjoyable to do so. This is a preview of allowing broken, sick, young boys who've never healed from the failure of their mothers to suckle them decently or to wean them properly after suckling. And they're going to take it out on all of us. There's 7 days left. Press like, press subscribe, share this content. Let's grow the channel. Let's grow a force with which to fight back. I'll see you on the next one.